The journey to Wroxham from here is one of the best on the Broads. Interesting places along the way, occasional wildlife. As we approach Horning, an abundance of boatyards and boats. And the historic Ferry Inn, advertising a carvery. Temptation beckons. In no time we're moored up and seated, ready to make a memory. Too busy eating to shoot the meal. Safe to say that it was a typical carvery and excellent. Amy was loving it.
Being on the Broads was memorable with Ben and Bella. They had just started walking a few months before, so they were anxious to climb and clamber everywhere. They had their little backpacks with leaves to make sure we kept them safe, especially when they were near the water. It rained on one of the days, so there were nice puddles for them to waddle and jump in. I remember they enjoyed feeding the birds, so much that Ben started throwing gravel at one point, thinking he was throwing bird seeds.
As the kids loved to feed the birds, we had bought some healthy seed. A large variety of water birds here. There's an Egyptian goose family here. The Broads is an education for any child of any age. I'm sure when they get older, they'll want to know all the names of the birds. So 8 in the Ferry Inn carvery for $8.99. Excellent food. I mean, the guide gave me 1 pound of pork, I'm sure. Great meal. Ben loves them so much he waves goodbye to them. They really enjoyed that small interlude. The ancient ferry that's been here for 1,000 years is still here for a reason. It's 10 miles by road to the other side of the river. No bridges, about an hour to cycle, and only 2 minutes by ferry. Female mallard. Ben has his gondolier t-shirt that Rachel bought him in Venice. They loved every minute of this trip. It's not a great day weather-wise, but it's a fun family day. We're coming into Horning. There are certainly many interesting houses here. It's really ancient Horning. Its recorded history dates back to 1020. What was recorded, you might ask? Well, Horning actually has an entry in the Domesday Book, noted under the name Orningham. In 1080, it had 18 villages, 11 smallholders, 4 cattle, 10 pigs, 360 sheep, and the taxable value was £4. So now you know what was going on here 1,000 years ago. Meanwhile, we've finished our cup of tea and are relaxing. Next stop, Salhouse Broad. The Broad with a beach, which gives a clue to the fact that it is the result of the flooding of 10th century sand and gravel diggings, not of peat diggings like most of the Broads. The grey herons love this place. Plenty to eat. Then Wroxham Broad, open to the breeze and a great place to sail.
If you see a lion,
Don't forget to roar.
if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream.
Don't forget to roar, Benny.
Don't forget to roar.
Next stop, Wroxham, known as the capital of the Broads. We didn't stay long. We simply wanted to pick up a couple of things from the supermarket and fill up with water. The sun is setting, and we want to get back on the river for a gentle, leisurely evening cruise back to Salhouse, where we'll moor for the night. Well, about to head up to Salhouse. The sun's come out. A wonderful time of day here. The warm sun giving the place a warm sheen. Most boats already moored up for the night, so we have the river to ourselves. Can't really explain how this feels. The camera can't do justice to it. It's just a great feeling of peace in the midst of great beauty. A lone swan. Weeping willows. The sounds of the water birds. Elegant gardens, thatched roofs, the undisturbed river reflecting the river banks, the beauty of the place enhanced by the setting sun on the calm water, a gentle breeze crowning the glory.
What I like about the Broads is being on the boat all together with your loved ones. It can be a small space and we're sharing it from sunrise to sunset. I liken it to camping on the water. You're away in nature together in a peaceful setting. We are on the move throughout the day, enjoying the beautiful scenery. When the weather is nice, the top is open and the sun shines down and life feels grand. Even in the rain, you're surrounded by the natural beauty of the Broads.
Wroxham Broad again, quiet and peaceful. Nate is cooking dinner. We're soon at our destination, Salhouse Broad, where we'll moor for the night. We sent up the drone to take a look. Often great Broad in the foreground, with Wroxham Broad in the distance. As the drone flies back over the river, Salhouse just beyond, our boat below. The sun setting, the moon rising. Another great day on the Broads.